I saw some news and we got a ton of it to talk about. First and foremost, let's get on with Mason Gooding talking about Scream 7, saying that this is going to be the most brutal Ghostface. Speaking of Mason Gooding, we do have a review for Hard Eyes, his new film with Olivia Holt, which comes out this Friday. Definitely worth a check out, in my opinion. Go check out that review if you haven't. But Mason Gooding plays Chad Meeks Martin, and he will be in Scream 7. And he discussed what exactly people can sort of like see in this new film. He says, "This is the most brutal Ghostface I think there's ever been from an anatomically logistical standpoint. There's a lot of blood and viscera, and I feel like with Kevin Williamson directing, fans have a lot to look forward to with what we do with these characters." So of course, I'm very interested to see what Mason Gooding is going to showcase here. Now, we do know Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, Matthew Lillard, Scott Foley, Jasmine Savoy Brown will be in the sequel, but you also have newcomers that include Isabel May, Celeste O'Connor, McKenna Grace, Sam Reckner, Asa Germain, Anna Camp, Mark Consuelos, Ethan Embry, and Joel McHale, who will be playing actually Sydney's husband, and Isabel May will be playing Sydney's daughter. So we don't know exactly what's going on here, if it's going to have a sort of like jump in time and all of that, especially with Sydney's daughter being older, but we'll definitely see what this means. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on Ghostface being more brutal in this film. So we did get the trailer for the Hurry Up Tomorrow, which is a new film from Trey Edward Schultz, who did Waves and It Comes at Night, two films I really enjoy. But you also have in this film starring Avo Tesfaye, who is The Weeknd, of course, Jenna Ortega, and Barry Keoghan. Now in this film we do get a bit of a synopsis for it. So it says that a musician plagued by insomnia is pulled into an odyssey with a stranger who begins to unravel the very core of his existence. I remember when this first got announced, it was sort of teased that this was sort of like a Misery with The Weeknd and Jenna Ortega, which of course is the Stephen King novel, which was adapted into a movie as well. It makes it very interesting. I'm going to do a whole breakdown on just the teaser, so stay tuned for that. But we do have also Jenna Ortega describing it as an experimental telling of what it means to be an artist who is changing, evolving, managing their past while trying not to fear the unknown, what a mental block can do to one's sense of self. So that sounds interesting. The trailer looked very good as well, and I will be talking more about it in a breakdown as well. We also get the Fantastic Four: The First Steps trailer, which I thought was brilliant, and I'm very excited with this retro futuristic like 60s vibe it's going for it, almost like the Jetsons. I do have a whole video on it where I discuss my thoughts on the trailer, what it means, and what exactly could we be seeing in this film, so go check out that video if you haven't already. But it's been a pretty good week for trailers, because we also have the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer coming out this week, actually tomorrow, and we got some new looks added as well. And you know what, we will be discussing that trailer tomorrow as well. So we've also learned that Isabel Huppert will be starring as Elizabeth Bathory in the film The Blood Countess, which is a vampire film based around Countess Elizabeth Bathory. So I'm very interested in seeing what this film will be like. It is going to the EFM next week for sales, so we'll definitely see how this film progresses. But this sounds very interesting. We could definitely have something that we're going to talk about for a bit if we find out some more news about it. Also learned that A24 is planning to release Ari Aster's new movie Eddington sometime this summer. Ari Aster, of course, behind Hereditary, Midsommar, Beau is Afraid. 24, of course, has been working with Ari for some time now. Eddington is headed to the European film market in Berlin this month, with A24 targeting a summer release according to Variety. So we do have a description of the Western that is supposed to be more contemporary. Variety detailing that the film is now in post-production and is believed to revolve around a couple stranded in a small New Mexico town. Though they are initially welcome, the town takes a sinister turn by nightfall. Joaquin Phoenix will portray the town's sheriff with ambitious dreams. Pedro Pascal, Emma Stone, Luke Grimes, Austin Butler, Hydra O'Connell, Michael Ward, and Clifton Collins Jr. star in it. Ari Aster as well wrote the screenplay, so I'm excited. I really did like all of Ari's work. I know Beau is Afraid isn't really as well received as Hereditary and Midsommar, but it still is what it is. So we also got a new trailer for the new Final Destination film, which will bring us back to the world of this like insane film franchise. So we did get the new trailer, and remember I was talking about it, I said we gotta get that trailer soon. If you ever watched any of my lives, I was like, that trailer is gonna be coming, and it finally came. So this is gonna star Caitlin Santa Juana, Theo Briones, Richard Harmon, Owen Patrick Joyner, Rhea Kelstead, Anna Lore, Breck Bassinger, and Tony Todd is apparently going to be in this as well. So RIP to Tony Todd. Really happy they could have included him as well. This film will be coming out May 16, and we are definitely ready to see what this will be. The new trailer showcases one of the deaths that will be occurring to a tattoo artist, which just was insane if you watched the trailer already. And we are excited to see what else will hold this. Now, I'm very curious about death runs in the family, like what that exactly means. In the trailer, we saw that the character is dealing with the loss of his father, so I don't know if that's what started the chain or not. We also got a teaser for Megan 2.0, and also got a bit of a synopsis that reads, 2 years after Megan, a marvel of artificial intelligence went rogue and embarked on a murderous and impeccably choreographed rampage and was subsequently destroyed. Megan's creator, Gemma, has become a high-profile author and advocate for government oversight of AI. Meanwhile, Gemma's niece, Katie, now 14, has become a teenager rebelling against Gemma's overprotective rules. Unbeknownst to them, the underlying tech of Megan has been stolen and misused by a powerful defense contractor to create a military-grade weapon known as Amelia, the ultimate killer infiltration spy. As Amelia's self-awareness increases, she becomes decidedly less interested in taking orders from humans or in keeping them around. With the future of human existence on the line, Gemma realizes that the only option is to resurrect Megan and give her a few upgrades, making her faster, stronger, and more lethal. As their paths collide, the original AI bitch is about to meet her match. So I'm curious about this one, I'm not gonna lie. I was a fan of Megan. I thought it was a very well done film, very funny, very interesting. Akila Cooper returns to write, and I will be there. But let me know what you think about all of this horror news, all of these movies coming out, these trailers and things like that. I'll be breaking down more trailers in another video where we discuss them more in depth, but I do have one just for the Fantastic Four as well as one for the Weeknd's new film, so stay tuned for those videos to release. But let me know which one you're most excited for and what you're excited to hear about. But as always, I'll see all of you next time. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell. We're on the road to 40,000 subscribers. We're less than 50 from 37,000, so super excited for that. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.